Governor Godwin Obaseki actually bombshell the federal government and the president as a whole. What he actually said could, in fact, cause a huge problem in the country. But of course, he's telling the truth, and that is exactly what he knows that he has actually said. And we hope that this would not put him in trouble. But they are not. It's not part of being their party member, so he believes he is covered and nothing would happen to him. But anyway, guys, I'll bring you more details to what he said, because of course it's a serious bombshell that he just dropped, and it's really surprising to discover that things like this are actually going on in the country. Anyway, guys, more details I will bring to you, but please, if you have not subscribed, ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, guys, without further ado, it says that as the Nigerian government grapples with the uncertainty of crude prices and the lack of cash inflow, the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, has opened a can of worms, revealing how the federal government settles states monthly. In a widely circulated speech made by the governor of Edo State, as seen on Channel's video, he explained why the federal government is currently battling with cash inflow, saying it has little to do with the low oil prices across the African oil producing markets. He said the reason instead is due to the fact that some major oil companies have left the country and are instead investing mainly on non-oil exploring options, adding that Chevron is one of the largest world giants. Shell is in the process of pulling out of Nigeria. He wondered why Nigeria is still hell-bent on securing an oil-based economy while other countries have long moved away from oil businesses. Obaseki later made a shocking revelation that in March, the Buhari-led government had to print an additional 50 to 60 billion naira for the governors to share as allocation. He said, wondered what will now happen when the oil-based economy crumbles. For the federal government to print more cash has shown that the economy may be angling towards another form of inflation in the nearest future. He added that at the end of this month, April, the governors will still gather in Abuja and share another cash among themselves. This in turn will put the country's borrowing to about 15 to 16 trillion naira. Some pundits have been carrying out for the need to restructure the country amidst the growing cries for secession among different ethnic groups. The agitation for secession has come amid the complaints that some ethnic groups have been marginalized over time. Restructuring will go a long way to sop up regions to grow their food and strengthen their economy, and not to solely rely on the federal government for allocations every month. Printing of over 500 billion naira every month when nothing is coming into the federal government or coffers spell doom for our country in the nearest future. You can see that the government has been hiding a lot of things from Nigerians, and this is one of those that the governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State have actually exposed, showing that the government does not even produce, or the government does not even increase the revenue of the nation, and there's no money coming in. Rather, what they are doing is printing monies and giving it to governors of each state. And you know what that could mean for Nigeria, because he said the federal government prints more cash and that the country may be angling towards another form of inflation in the nearest future. And that is exactly what is going to happen if things continue like this, because really monies are not supposed to be printed now, because of course there's enough money in circulation, except the government have to ensure that Whatever the country has, they can sell and get money back and increase the circulation of money going on, not printing another money. If we are talking about just printing money, the money can just keep circulating within the country, and if it goes out, that means the country remains poor. And that is what Governor Obaseki is really saying, because in the nearest future, it's only going to cause there to be an inflation of the naira and other things in the country. And also, I wonder why the government is actually printing money to share to government or to governors or to officials. If the country is not bringing enough money, why would they give the governors anything? Let the country produce something that we know that money is coming in, because these are some of the things that is crumbling the economy of Nigeria. If there is no enough revenue coming in, then why are they sharing money for governors? Let them put in place things that will generate revenue for their states, so that there will be enough money in circulation, instead of going ahead to print more money. That will only cause there to be problem in the country. Because as it is, he said even in the end of this month, April, he said even the governors will still gather in Abuja to share another cash among themselves. Sharing cash for what exactly? These are some of the things that are really causing problem in Nigeria today. What are they sharing cash for? Imagine how much has been given to those people. Even when we talked about COVID-19, he was just giving them billions upon billions, even in states where there are no history of COVID-19. These are some of the things that are crumbling the country, and it should not be encouraged. Even if they are fighting COVID-19, they should be accountable. The governors should be accountable. Now, governors are not accountable. Do you think it is the president that will be accountable? In the country, all those in authorities are not accountable to anybody, and these are terrible ways of living. These are terrible ways of doing things in the country, and this is only will only bring a setback to the economy of Nigeria, which will become terrible in the nearest future. So I really hope that the government work more on these things to ensure that there's a stable economy in Nigeria. The economy is not stable. It is not even going forward. It is rather going backwards. Check out how many states are able to bring in enough revenue into their states. Aside from Nigeria, which is a very strong commercial city, every other state, even the states that even produce oil these days, go and check it out. The oils that Nigeria get these days is not as much as they used to get. So many things are wrong. So many industries that were in Nigeria before, they were print industries where they print clothes and all of that. Where are they? They are nowhere to be found, because we keep getting government that are not accountable to anybody. So things keep getting backward, and we keep going backward. Now Obaseki have exposed them, saying that enough revenue do not come into the country. What they do, they just go ahead to print money. What a failed nation. So my dear people, that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Whatever you have to say about this, please drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.